Ancient Egypt stands as one of the world's most remarkable civilizations. For thousands of years, its people ruled the Lower Nile, beginning around 3100 BC when the first unified kingdom emerged. Throughout numerous dynasties, powerful pharaohs constructed towering pyramids, grand temples, and astonishing structures that honored their gods and immortalized their own legacies. These masterpieces were covered in rich carvings, sacred symbols, and vibrant decorations. Thanks to the extraordinary skill and engineering genius of the ancient Egyptians, many of these incredible monuments have survived the test of time, still standing proudly today, thousands of years later. Join us as we journey through 10 ancient Egyptian monuments you won't believe still exist. Number 10. Valley of the Kings. The Valley of the Kings, located near Luxor, served as the burial ground for New Kingdom pharaohs for nearly 500 years. Within this desert valley lie 63 tombs and chambers, ranging from small, simple pits to vast underground complexes holding more than 120 rooms. These royal tombs are beautifully decorated with scenes from Egyptian mythology, offering deep insight into ancient beliefs about the afterlife and funeral rituals. Sadly, almost all of these burial sites were looted long ago. However, the tomb of Tutankhamun remarkably avoided the worst of the ancient robbers, becoming one of the most iconic archaeological discoveries of all time. Number 9. Abu Simbel. Among the most breathtaking ancient wonders in Egypt, Abu Simbel is home to two colossal rock temples standing proudly on the western bank of Lake Nasser. These grand structures were carved directly into the mountainside during the reign of Pharaoh Ramesses the Great in the 13th century BC, serving as a monumental tribute to himself and his beloved queen, Nefertari. In an incredible feat of modern engineering, the entire temple complex was relocated in the 1960s to prevent it from disappearing beneath the waters of Lake Nasser, a massive reservoir created after the construction of the Aswan High Dam on the Nile. Today, Abu Simbel remains a powerful reminder of ancient Egypt's ambition, artistry, and timeless legacy. Number 8. Luxor Temple. Known to the ancient Egyptians as the Southern Sanctuary, the magnificent Luxor Temple sits along the banks of the Nile in what was once the great city of Thebes. Constructed around 1400 BC during the New Kingdom era, this impressive complex features stunning architecture, complete with grand sphinxes, towering statues, and beautifully crafted shrines that are spectacular from every angle. Unlike many Egyptian temples dedicated to gods or pharaohs, Luxor Temple was built to celebrate the rejuvenation of kingship. Because of this, historians believe that many pharaohs were crowned here, surrounded by the temple's majestic courts and soaring colonnades that still give the site an aura of power and magnificence. Number 7. Karnak. The Karnak Temple complex in Luxor is one of the most extraordinary sites in all of ancient Egypt, renowned for its vast scale. Spanning an area larger than many ancient cities, it is filled with magnificent temples, towering obelisks, and sacred shrines. Construction of Karnak took more than 2,000 years, with nearly every Egyptian pharaoh adding something new, leaving behind a remarkable timeline of evolving architecture and religious devotion. Visitors can stroll down the Avenue of Sphinxes before entering the iconic Great Hypostyle Hall, a massive forest of sandstone columns and enormous pylons that remains one of the most photographed and awe-inspiring structures from the ancient world. While exploring, don't miss the serene sacred lake or the nearby granite scarab, believed to bring good luck to those who circle it. Number 6. Edfu Temple. One of the most remarkably preserved temples in Egypt, The Edfu Temple stands between Luxor and Aswan and showcases the incredible engineering skills of the ancient civilization. Built during the Ptolemaic era, between 237 and 57 BC, the temple features a grand entrance, beautifully carved reliefs, and walls covered in detailed hieroglyphics. Dedicated to the falcon-headed god Horus, Edfu is filled with statues and images of the revered deity, both inside the main sanctuary and throughout the surrounding chapels. Visitors can also admire spectacular carved scenes on its walls, offering a vivid look into ancient religious stories and rituals. Number 5. The Great Sphinx. Standing proudly on the Giza Plateau, the Great Sphinx is one of the oldest and most iconic monuments on Earth. Yet, despite its fame, many basic details, such as who the face represents, when it was built, and by whom, are still the subject of debate. Carved from a single massive block of limestone, it holds the title of the largest monolithic statue in the world, even though it appears small when compared to the towering pyramids beside it. While theories vary, most modern Egyptologists believe the Great Sphinx was constructed around 2500 BC during the reign of Pharaoh Khafre, who is also thought to be responsible for building the second pyramid at Giza. Mysterious, majestic, and still hiding secrets, the Great Sphinx remains one of the most fascinating wonders of ancient Egypt. Number 4. Pyramids of Giza. Perhaps the most recognizable landmarks on Earth, the Pyramids of Giza sit just outside Cairo, overlooking the endless sands of the Sahara Desert. These monumental structures were built over the course of 3 generations during the 4th dynasty of Egypt's Old Kingdom. The largest among them, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, is the oldest and only surviving member of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. Standing at an astonishing 455 feet, 139 meters, tall, Khufu's pyramid is the biggest in Egypt. However, its neighboring pyramid, built for Pharaoh Khafre, can sometimes look taller, as it sits on a slightly higher elevation. Majestic and mysterious, the Pyramids of Giza continue to captivate visitors and historians with their scale, precision, and enduring legacy. Number 3. Temple of Hatshepsut. Just a short distance from the famous Valley of the Kings sits one of Egypt's most remarkable ancient monuments, the mortuary Temple of Hatshepsut. Standing at the base of dramatic limestone cliffs that rise sharply from the desert, this stunning structure looks almost modern in design. Built in honor of Pharaoh Hatshepsut, one of Egypt's few female rulers who died in 1458 BC, the temple features 3 grand terraces, each supported by impressive colonnades. Once surrounded by lush gardens, the terraces are linked by long ramps decorated with beautifully preserved, colorful reliefs depicting plants, animals, and daily life. Scattered throughout the complex are massive statues of Osiris, adding to the temple's sense of majesty and spiritual significance. Number 2. Dahshur Pyramids. Around 25 miles south of Cairo lies the royal necropolis of Dahshur, home to some of Egypt's most fascinating pyramids. Despite attracting far fewer visitors due to their secluded desert location, these pyramids are every bit as impressive as their famous counterparts in Giza. The site contains several smaller pyramids and ruins, but 2 structures stand out the most: the Red Pyramid, built around 2590 BC, and the unusual Bent Pyramid. The Red Pyramid is believed to be the first successfully built smooth-sided pyramid, marking a major leap in ancient engineering. Meanwhile, the Bent Pyramid shows a dramatic change in angle partway up, evidence of an earlier attempt that didn't go entirely as planned, but still offers an amazing glimpse into the architectural experimentation that shaped pyramid design. Together, these monuments make Dahshur an unforgettable stop for anyone fascinated by Egypt's early pyramid building history. Number 1. Step Pyramid of Djoser. Just north of the Dahshur Pyramid stands the Step Pyramid of Djoser, considered the very first monumental stone building ever constructed by the ancient Egyptians. Built in the 27th century BC for Pharaoh Djoser, this incredible structure sits at the center of the vast Saqqara necropolis, surrounded by courtyards, shrines, and ceremonial buildings. Thanks to its massive scale and the remarkable engineering required to build it, the Step Pyramid is regarded as a groundbreaking architectural achievement. Rising 205 feet, 62 meters, high and made up of 6 stacked levels, it marks the beginning of Egypt's pyramid building tradition. Beneath the pyramid lies an extensive network of burial chambers and galleries, designed to protect the pharaoh in the afterlife. A true milestone in human history, the Step Pyramid of Djoser paved the way for all future pyramids, including the legendary monuments at Giza.